Welcome to another episode of CrossFire, the most popular wrestling show on the internet. I'm Steve Aaron, and joining us tonight, of course, is The Thrill.
Hello, Frontline Pro. It's so good to be back with you again, baby.
We've got some hot matchups tonight, including tag team action. We have got Pestilence taking on Josh Price and Kid Lat, and we all know what happened to make that tag team great. Then we have some great action from In Focus that was filmed earlier today. But then we have the main event, Thrill. Tell me what you got.
This is going to be a big one. The one and only Ben McCoy up against one-on-one Michael Jarrett. Now these two, this is going to be quite the issue, and this is crossing some lines on this one because Jarrett is making his debut here in Frontline Pro. But there's been some problems way over and now in Appleton. Ben DDT Jarrett, and he's challenging Nathan Gust. Ben has his sights set on Gust, and from what I understand, Jarrett here is very, very close with Nathan Gust, so Ben is fighting him on his way to Gust. He better not be looking past this man, though. Both of Ben might be having everything on his hands in that side.
We're crossing the lines, we're crossing the streams, we're crossing whatever we have tonight on Crossfire. Let's go.
Cross it up.
Welcome to another edition of Frontline Pro Wrestling's In Focus. I'm Steve Aaron, and my guest at this time is the big guy, Josh Price.
Let me correct you there, Steve. It is the record of Josh Price.
I'm sorry, I've got that song as an earworm in my head. I can't stop. Anyways, back to business here. First question is, you made a triumphant return to Frontline Pro, and the impact you made was unbelievable after being gone so long. Take us back to that moment when you came back and had such an impact on the night.
So I know that night was kind of a surprise for everyone, but it was not a surprise for Frontline Pro Management. Frontline Pro Management was actually in contact with me the entire time I was gone, showed that they actually cared about me, unlike Mr. Stryker. That's why I made my return to let Mr. Stryker know businesses are changing around here.
We certainly do need an upgrade of business when it comes to Stryker Industries. Now, you were a Frontline Pro vet back in the early days.
I was a Frontline Pro champion.
You were a Frontline Pro champion, no disrespect intended. But you have seen the early days of Frontline, you have seen it now. What are the differences, if any, in the way Frontline is then as opposed to now?
Back then, I would walk into the locker room, and the locker room was hungry. The locker room was killers, and the locker room was ready to go. Now I look around, and it is kids playing grab ass. They don't have the hunger anymore. Okay. They don't have a killer instinct anymore.
That being said, Kid Lat and the Big Guy is trending worldwide. The song is #1 on Spotify. My question for you, Mr. Price, in closing, are you really BFFs?
I got this. I trust me, Steve. We're totally BFFs, right? Josh.
Not yet.
Not yet doesn't mean no. This has been another episode of In Focus. I'm Steve Aaron. Have a great night. They have certainly had an impact here at Frontline. A.J. Abrams has started a faction. It started with Filthy Muggsy James and then incorporated Joey Dalton and now the very sinister Chris Van Colt. And they have got a lot of bad intentions, and you can see they're walking around almost like the Walking Dead to a certain extent.
There's definitely a zombie feel to this, a bit of a definitely an in the zone kind of, they're there and they're not there, a cross-dimensional kind of thing. These guys give me the Ghiblis.
I don't know if there's witchcraft or dark magic or something even more sinister than that.
It's wicked witchcraft, and I don't know if it's strictly taboo.
But right now, this is a concern here at Frontline And we are all a little bit nervous and on edge when these men come to the ring. It seems like the temperature drops 20 degrees each time.
Anytime a carnival this dark rolls into town, watch your wallets, watch your backside, because this could get evil in a hurry.
Something wicked indeed this way comes.
Right on to that.
And their opponents, weighing in at 8 tons, straight out of San Diego Comic-Con, Kidlet and the Big Guy!
And now for something completely different.
This is one of the most unlikely tag teams. It's the superhero and the wrecker turned big guy. Josh Price, an institution here at Frontline Pro. Kid Lat, relatively, and here comes Kid Lat. Go see Chris. Kid Lat's running around looking for a microphone.
Now I can see why you call him a superhero. He runs fast as Flash, and he's got about the direction of one too.
And there, Crystal's in the ring. We have got chaos happening right now, and the look on Josh Price's face is priceless.
This ought to be something.
Check. You know this is only supposed to be one last thing, right? All right, you guys gonna do this with me? I at least need like a boom, boom, clap, boom, boom, clap, boom, boom, clap, boom, boom, clap, boom, boom.
Charlie XCX, you're on.
Wow, it's like being at a Queen concert. Kid Lat, the big guy, trending worldwide. This song, since last month, has been the #1 downloaded song on Spotify.
Which shows you their servers really get hacked easily.
It is get hacked easily indeed.
That's still better than carpool karaoke with Jimmy. What's his face?
Indeed. So Kid Lat is a superhero and a wrestler. Josh Price apparently is a singer and a wrestler.
Josh Price is a hoss both in person and on the microphone.
Yes, he is. And the fans want more.
You put these two together, their shadows cast the 0-1 on the side of the General Lee.
Yes, I agree with that 100%. Cook you. All right.
But the look of the face on Pestilence, they're the only ones in the crowd not having any fun with this.
And this is...
Hey, Chris, grab this microphone from me, otherwise I will do commentary the entire time. Oh, that'll be fun. All right, Josh Price is in the ring first. Can you help me with my jacket?
If he's doing commentary, do we take the match off?
I guess we don't have anything to do.
All right, see you at the bar.
All right. Maybe we can help him.
And we can play third banana, right?
Sure. Well, apparently they scrapped that idea, thank God.
Well, the karaoke portion of the evening is over, and apparently the wrestling is about to begin. But to be honest, I feel bad for either member of Pestilence, be it Joey, be it Chris, to go in there and face a hoss like Josh Price.
You could add Dalton and Van Colt together and still not make up Josh Price.
Yeah, I could see these guys with the two guys under a trench coat, one on each shoulder, trying to sneak into a movie.
All right, so Josh Price has to tag out before Pestilence will even get on the ring apron.
All right, so look like we're going speed versus power from the good guys in this one.
Every time they sing it, the money cha-chings.
And AJ Abrams just stalking ringside.
And we are underway here on CrossFire tonight.
Kid Lat coming out strong with the wrist locks, looking to use that leverage.
You know, I had a chance to sit down with Josh Price at this week's episode of In Focus, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
Sounds enlightening.
Well, it was lightning, all right. Wasn't supposed to be, but it was nonetheless.
In or out of the bottle.
Well, there you go.
Oh, look at Kid Lat using that speed, and again with the leverage, cranking on the left arm there. Oh, but he might be match move for move there. We're seeing some agility from these two superstars in this contest.
Kid Lat might be flamboyant and a superhero and smaller than your average wrestler, but he is all heart and he has got the chops, I assure you.
And with that mask, I assume he's huge in Portugal.
At least.
Oh, nice rollover and down goes the man. Look at that.
Kid Lat very fleet of foot. Chris Van Colt a little frustrated now. And there's the tag to Joey Dalton. Now, if you don't know Joey Dalton, this is a man that has no regard for his own safety or the safety of others around him. I have seen him do some pretty twisted things.
And that's just his makeup.
That's just his makeup. Eye rake, but how effective is an eye rake when the man's wearing a mask?
That's an added layer of protection unless you get right in there with the double finger poke. That requires some Three Stooges level of specificity.
That would truly be the double finger poke of doom.
Uh-oh. R.I.P. another promotion.
And now, Kid Lat favoring his shoulder.
Oh, but not enough to get out of the way there.
Nice
What an
hip
arm
toss.
The speed at which he threw his opponent down to the mat was amazing. Kid Lat so impressive.
And that's what makes Kid Lat and the big guy such an impressive tag team. You've got the fastest and most agile speed of Kid Lat, and then you have the hoss, the brawler, the bruiser. That is Josh Price, the wrecker, as he calls
Yes,
himself.
you've got a sniper's bullet and you've got a cannonball.
Yes.
Up against a couple of walking tombstones.
And Pestilence has some spells and stuff.
And things. They look like the creepy type that would dabble in the dark arts.
I believe that is true. I believe tonight they may even be on some dark arts.
Oh, man. I hope they don't rule the floor.
And right now, Joey Dalton is, wow.
Oh, well, look at that.
Oh, and Kid Lat with a counter.
Talk about using the leverage of the ropes, man. Physics at its finest to reverse the flow of energy.
Perfectly executed drop kick. And here comes the tag.
The hoss
and
is entering.
Here comes the bulldozer.
Kaboom! That is a whole lot of man-meat movement, and I'm not sure if either of Pestilence can stand up to that one-on-one.
He disheveled Chris Van Colt in ways that you probably should. Oh, no! Oh, God.
Overhead throw, and he went almost the whole distance of the ring.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah, I think that splash fizzled. What a shot! These overhead throws by Josh Price are incredible. We knew he was strong, but dang, nabbit!
I mean, if this were the Olympics, I would know now where they put the shot.
Yeah, just give him the judo medal now.
And I think Kid Lat is about to do some flying.
Open the ropes, tope, and down he goes!
Right in front of the front row.
What strategy by Josh Price holding the ropes open to give a bigger window of attack for his partner. That's just genius.
Oh, God. Oh, God, they can't let this. This is like a B-52 bomber.
Tell me they're not thinking what I think they're
thinking.
thinking.
Good Lord.
Oh, and out of nowhere, A.J. Abrams ruining the match. Ruining the flow of that maneuver.
And Van Colt and Dalton use it as an opportunity to get the best of Kid Lat.
You can see him grabbing his nose there. Lat took a shot on the outside, or else stared at A.J. Abrams.
And now Pestilence trying to take advantage of the situation afforded them by AJ.
Effective stomps in the back of the neck. That's going to go right down the spine, mess up the central nervous system of Kid Lat. That's going to take away all that coordination that's so key to his attack, and then just drop a knee on his nose for good measure.
Pestilence is now in control of this match with authority.
Keep the man down on the mat. He can't use all his high spinning, high flying moves to confuse you and throw you all over the ring. And the hoss is just stuck in no man's land, waiting on that tag.
When you ground the high flyer, your chances of winning increase exponentially.
He's getting close to a tag there. Watch that reach factor. The official's going to have all he can do to keep order in this one.
I have found that wherever Pestilence is, order is very, very, very rare, shall we say.
If you want things to go smoothly, you don't invite one of the 7 deadly sins into your match.
Big elbow drop by Van Colt.
And Kid Lat just found out what that means. Sharp impact, right on the joints.
And now is that a blatant chokehold right there?
Utilizing the 5 count the official gives him. Took off at 4.
doing as much damage as he can without costing the match. A typical tactic you'd see from a team like Pestilence. Oh, and just stomping down on Kid Lat.
Right across the spine, right across the spine. That's going to leave a mark.
Clearly their strategy is revealed. He'll keep Big Josh out of this match, keep Kid Lat stuck in their corner where they can do the most damage. As big as hard as Kid Lat has, he's not going to be able to keep this up for long, Steve.
If you're trying to stop someone from digging a hole, you take away the bulldozer and let him have the shovel.
Yeah.
At least it slows him down.
And then hit them with it.
Yeah.
Speaking of hitting, Kid Lat doing his part, hitting back, trying to fight his way to the corner. Oh, but dropped by a big European throat shot there by Chris Van Colt.
Lat has an extraordinary fortitude, and he can take a lot of punishment. He has seen that, he has done that, but can he withstand what's happening right now at the feet of Pestilence?
What a stomp by those feet of Pestilence by Colt there to the back quad there of Kid Lat. Do any more there, so he's not going to be able to move on those legs with a dart.
A very sensitive spot on a person's leg, that quad.
And look, you can still see him reaching over there. Josh Price has reached as far as he can into the ring, trying to make that tag happen. It's getting so close.
It's Saguri right in the ear hole.
Out of nowhere, the educated feet. Lat finally reaches over. He makes the tag, but the official didn't see it.
Once again, J.J. Abrams factors in heavily as he did not see the tag.
Bryce should be the legal man here, but he's not.
And now Pestilence still abusing Kid Lat.
And while the referee, look around, the referee's back is turned, it's 2-on-1 attack on poor Lat.
That might be it. That could be it.
Is that enough to put him away? No, the kid still got some fight in him, Steve.
You're gonna have to put him out and make him unconscious. He will never quit willingly.
You gotta love that kind of fire. That's what Frontline Pro is all about. Meanwhile, Josh Price is just sitting over there, still trying to get in and help his tag team partner. Should be in the ring right now, but Pestilence kept the referee from seeing the tag. A crucial move that could be the pendulum on which this match swings.
There is talk of Lat and Price being BFFs, and Price is not exactly there yet, but after the beating Lat is taken for this team, I believe the feeling has to shift.
Considering the concert that we got treated to at the start of this match, I gotta think that Price is coming around on being BFFs with the kid here. But you're right, kid has got to be earning respect, not only from Price, but from the fans here in Marshfield with this beating that he's taking, but he ain't giving up yet.
Kid Lat trying to get out of this bad predicament, and he does for the moment. What is he gonna do?
Finds himself in the high rent district.
Oh my!
DDT from the top turnbuckle flattens Dalton. Can he make the tag?
So crisp, so clean as Lat, but he is so broken at this point. Will he have enough energy to get where he needs to go?
He's so close. He's
for the
away.
rescue.
Can he get there? So damn close. Just one more reach, kid. Look at that, literal fingertips away.
And the tag is made.
Finally, and here comes the Hoss.
And this does not bode well for Pestilence.
That's a whole lot of pounds of destruction right now, knocking Pestilence all over the place. Arn Anderson called, he said that's one hell of a spine buster.
And now up goes Joey Dalton. God knows what's gonna happen here. Oh,
down goes Colt outside the ring. Dropped him like a bad sack of last week's potatoes.
And they are moldy indeed.
And it looks like it might be time to take out the garbage. Here comes the kid.
Wherever you are, whatever your area code is, you enjoy that.
Meanwhile, I don't think Dalton's going to enjoy that. He just got chokeslammed straight to the middle of the ring.
And now Lat is up. Could this be the punctuation mark? Frog splash and the cover. 1, 2, 3.
And a stack for good measure. And look at the giant hug from the kid into the arms of Josh Price, who looks like he's still wondering about it, but I think he might be coming around, Steve.
Is this Ben McCoy's nightmare?
You gotta be kidding me. Take the hood off, let him see it. Ladies and gentlemen, Rage 25-8, Nathan Gustis in Frontline Pro.
seems to me Shaq Jordan might be the least of Ben McCoy's problems with Mr. Gust making an appearance. Oh my God!
We got him in the head. Jack, take your time and get out of
These
there.
two have never had a match in their careers, but it seems their collision is inevitable.
Gotta get this locker room out here. 25-8, Rage 25-8, Nathan Gust through 22 hours to get in the ring with bulletproof Ben McCoy. He is not gonna let anyone stop him.
Let it
The
go!
fists are flying.
Let it go!
This has gotten very ugly very fast.
Screw the office. Screw all the people telling
It
us
is chaos here at
You want to
ringside
do this?
at Frontline
Honor
Pro.
bound. Honor bound. You, me? Not
Honor bound.
Honor bound.
No more talking.
They have finally separated the two.
No! No! Shut
No more words.
Hey,
Only fists.
you and me.
Maybe a
Honor
breath we can
bound.
take here.
Non-sanctioned. No holds barred. Anything goes. Yeah! I swear to God, Nathan, you better kiss your little girls, because I'm sending you back to Florida in a body bag.
Hey, honor bound?
Here comes Michael Jarrett.
And speaking of locations in this one that makes a big bit of difference. From what I understand, Steve, this is Jarrett's debut here in Frontline Pro, but he's no stranger to fighting Ben McCoy. What I understand, at a match at Now down in Appleton, Ben ended up DDTing this guy in the ring and going after Nathan Gust. We're talking an interpromotional scrapple out here.
There are many layers to this story involving Ben McCoy, Jarrett, and Gust. Jarrett is best friends with Gust. And to send a message to Gust, Ben DDT'd Jarrett at Now. So there's a lot of, shall we say, messages being sent as we get ready for Honor Bound and the Gust McCoy match. But much like Coda and his match against the Thundercat, Ben better not be looking ahead.
Precisely what I was going to say. Gust, a guy I've known a long time, and not one you want to. He's a tough target, but you can't overlook what's in the ring in front of you, especially when it's this guy. Crowd waiting with bated breath here.
Ben always loves an entrance. We are about to explode here in Marshfield. And there he is.
Open fire.
This man is the heart and soul of this promotion.
Frontline Pro doesn't tick without this man.
He wears the F and P on his chest like Superman would wear the symbol of hope from Krypton. It's the same damn thing.
Ben McCoy, not a guy you can keep down. Ask your local Al-Qaeda sniper. The man literally carries metal in him from a terrorist and survived to fight another day. You want to talk about heroes? You're looking at one right damn there.
You are 100% accurate. And Ben McCoy,
another guy we got to thank for his service, by the way.
Indeed. And now Jarrett is attacking, and here we go. Wasting no time. The fisticuffs are flying.
Gust right away is honored defended by Michael Jarrett. Here comes Ben off the rope. Oh, did you see him rock on that, Steve?
I did see him rock on it, and it makes me flash back to last month when Ben and Gust were face to face, and it took everybody and some of the fans even, I think, to pull them apart.
That I believe.
And now Jarrett is exacting receipts from that vicious DDT down in Appleton.
And he tosses McCoy about 3/4 of the way across the ring. Talk about a strength advantage.
Ben McCoy maybe starting to have some regrets for his actions, and Ben is not a man to have many regrets, to be sure.
Nope, he just sucks it up and drives on.
And now Jarrett is really taking it to the boss.
There's few things in wrestling that will motivate you more than disrespect for the people you care about. And that is going to light quite the fire in Jarrett's belly tonight.
Nice drop kick, great elevation by bulletproof Ben McCoy, who is forever young the way he operates in that ring.
The agility of both men. I mean, I've watched McCoy for a lot of years, dating back to the time when he was putting heads through bus windows at the watering hole back in Green Bay. The man has aged and yet hasn't. It's amazing.
Only the body is aged maybe a little bit. It's the mind and the tenacity that stay eternally young, and that's what makes this man tick.
Considering everything that he's been through, the fact that he can still drive this hard is nothing short of phenomenal. Well, along with those chops that clearly just rocked Jarek a quarter of the way along the ropes.
Vicious chop right there. You can hear that all the way back at Bakersfield Bar and Grill.
I think somewhere I just heard Matt Byron go, "Time for chops." It was a thing on the internet, kids. Look it up.
Use your Google machine.
Might need the Wayback Machine. Oh, and McCoy tossed to the floor, right through the ropes. Jarek wiping his hands like he just got rid of yesterday's garbage.
Special nod to Mr. Peabody and his boy Sherman.
Wrong Wayback Machine, but I like where your head's at.
We have multiple Wayback Machine references.
We've got 99 pop culture references, but a good one ain't one.
That's it.
Speaking of not good, the area Ben McCoy is in now used to call, probably
right
in the
off
green zone. This is no man's land.
Yeah, you don't want to be out here. You can't win a match outside the ring, and bad things tend to happen out there.
Unless this falls goes anywhere, which this is not. So they've got to get back in the ring and get this win here. But I'm not sure that Jared cares that much. Oh, look at him rolling in and out to break up the count. I think at this point he's concentrating on just hurting McCoy and making him pay for what he did.
You might be right. This may just be a match just to get the fight in. I don't think anybody cares about a victory. And now they start to wander off.
They're starting to battle all over Marshfield. Hope somebody locks the doors. They might end up in the parking lot.
And Jarek is waiting for Ben. Oh boy, I saw that coming a mile away. Telegraphed it.
Home. That shot from his wrist and his hands right into those newly refurbished ring posts. That's gotta hurt.
That steel is unforgiving. It doesn't budge. And neither do those steps. Oh my God.
I didn't see him move, but I saw his back jiggle a bit. Ouch.
You saw him go flying, and then you heard the impact of those solid wooden stairs. That's solid oak.
And even after that impact, they're probably still solid. Ben McCoy getting to his feet now. He's grabbed some kind of cloth from under the ring, and he's choking his opponent. And he's just choking the life out of Jarek.
And the referee hasn't even started the count yet.
Certain amount of leeway in this match.
Has he started the count? He just said 7. My goodness, I didn't see him start it.
It's hard to keep track when they're battling all over Marshfield here. And now Ben McCoy's got bad intentions with another. He can stomp to the left ankle.
That'll tear your meniscus and your ACL and maybe a few more things in there you don't know.
Take away a man's mobility, and all of a sudden he's a lot easier to target. Leave it to Ben McCoy to have the right battle plan. And now he gets the other one for good measure. Michael Jarek all of a sudden in a bad way here at the hands of Ben McCoy. Nice standing suplex with the float over. Cover, counted to. Ooh, not enough, Steve.
Not enough right there. And right now, it looks like McCoy might be sending a message to Mr. Gus saying, I'm doing this to your best friend. It's exactly what I'm going to do to you at Honor Bound. They are big in theatrics and sending messages, and that's what's happening right here.
And you know word is going to get back to Gus somehow. The wrestling grapevine is a quick one.
Talking right to him.
A direct sending to the Gus.
As if Jarek isn't even there. And now suddenly Jarek is there.
So much for relying on telephone, telegraph, tele-wrestler. That's a straight-up message straight to Gus.
And now Jarek is still down. And Ben McCoy looking to exact some more violence. Oh my!
Again, targeting that lower leg, that ankle, those joints of which Jarek relies on to move around.
Those ropes are unforgiving. Using it as a weapon is very smart and very savvy by McCoy. And now he is working on that knee.
If anyone knows anything about utilizing weapons, it's Bulletproof Ben McCoy.
Got the figure 4 locked in right in the center of the ring. Right on the F and the P.
And just stretching him out. Look at the anguish on the face of Jarek, who's grabbing onto the referee to make sure he wasn't tapping out. He somehow manages to get kind of up in elevated position. Look on the pain on his face as Ben just stretches on that same foot, that same ankle he stomped away earlier. This is where the strategy comes into fruition.
There is no place for Jarek to go. They are dead center. And he is trying to reverse it.
And at one spot, does he get over? He does! But rolls right back through and Ben releases the hold. Look at the damage done. Look at Jarek just clutching that left knee. Every ligament in that leg is now compromised.
Yeah, on fire probably as well.
Look at that. Just he gets thrown by Ben into the back ropes and he just staggers. Ooh, time for more chops. Ooh, Ben dishing them out like a restaurant.
Oh my. That last one had meaning. That last one was a message.
And that last one hit some meat. We heard that slap through our headsets.
And the cover. Nope.
That right there was almost amazing that Jarek was able to kick out like that with both legs after only a 1 count.
Was that our first pin count?
In this match, I believe so. What a battle we got going here in the main event of this episode of Crossfire.
Crossfire is hot tonight. This is every bit the main event we thought it would be.
Jawbreaker out of nowhere stuns McCoy. Nobody home though. And here he comes. Oh, McCoy might not be quite as big as Jarek, but with those splashes, that momentum makes up for a whole lot of it, Steve.
And Ben McCoy is throwing everything at it but the kitchen sink. Oh
and
my!
He gets thrown into the corner for his efforts.
Exploded into that turnbuckle chest first.
Both men slowed down a little bit now. They've expended a lot of energy and a lot of force in trying to chop the other one down. Jarek trying to get that arm working, let alone those poor legs of his. You see him a little wobbly on him, but still manages to dish out some punishment to Ben McCoy.
So personal, so heated. Such animosity between these two men. Way up in the sky. Look at all the blood rushing to McCoy's head.
Lane vertical suplex, and what execution by Jarek.
And he rolls him over for what could be the second cover. You are never going to come to Marshfield, Wisconsin at Frontline Pro Wrestling and get a pinfall without hooking a damn leg.
Exactly.
That is amateur hour right there.
Yep, as we used to say back where I come from, champions hook the leg. Right on, baby. This is quite the battle we've got going on here in the main event.
And you wouldn't have it any other way here at Frontline Pro Wrestling
no,
on the 6th anniversary.
That's why you tune into Crossfire for spine busters like that.
Hooked the leg that time. Ben McCoy not done yet, still has enough temerity to kick out.
Just enough juice to get that right shoulder up, but you can tell both men are low on power at this point, so this is anybody's game, Steve.
All it takes is 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. That's the difference between victory and defeat.
And now Jarek himself going for a little something, something. Looked like he's targeting that windpipe with one hell of a submission maneuver.
He's got it locked in. Ben McCoy might be fading fast.
But you still see those fingers wiggling. Crowd's on his side here, and he's feeding off of that. He's managed to get out of it up to his feet, and Jarek still hasn't released the hold. Now he does.
The educated elbow. Oh my!
Thrown down for his troubles. McCoy spent a lot battling out of that submission hold, and he just got thrown to the ground like a sack of meat for it.
He used his hair as a weapon in this case.
And that's something that Ben can't do in return, because Jarek's got quite the neat haircut.
He is follically challenged.
Mr. Clean adjacent.
Yes. And Ben is in a bad way in the middle of that ring.
He's sprayed out, and all of a sudden, Jarek jaw-jacking a little bit, but I think he may have plans in the high rent district coming up here.
Well, he better make those plans and expedite it, because you do not want to give Ben McCoy any extra time to recover.
After that, the window may have closed, because here comes Ben with a shot to the gut.
Not only was the window closing, it was slammed shut.
And now it just might break on Jarek's head as both men up to the second rope. And
oh
now,
boy.
Wait a minute.
This is not going to be good for anybody.
Ben's going way up top. It's above his command structure.
Oh my! Right on the back of his neck. I don't know who took the worst of that one, Thrill.
From that kind of height and that kind of arc, Steve, I'd say both men. Our official administering the standing 10 count here. After all they've been through, how can either man get to his feet?
Both men down and rocked.
Crowd pounding with anticipation here in Marshfield. I see Disco Ray and Hot Rod Daddy Andy doing the same back there. And look at this, looks like both men on their feet. Jarek gets there first, he's got the advantage, Steve.
Now right dead center of the ring, it's tit for tat, punch for punch. Mano a mano, as they would say.
And trading knuckle sandwiches. Still better than what Ben used to get at the commissary, but still
indeed.
not tasty.
That's using your head.
multiple times. So much for knowing us after the battle. Up and down with that side slam.
I don't think Ben got all of it.
Nope.
I think Ben is suffering.
I agree with you. You can see his knees buckle a little bit there.
He might have got a little, but I don't think he got it all.
Pardon the pun, but these guys have been through a war tonight. And somehow Ben is going up top again. This might not be the smartest move.
He
Steve.
might be going for that signature elbow. We have seen him win with this maneuver if that's it.
Tosses the hair back, here it comes, lands that savage elbow.
Right between the crosshairs, count it down. 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out. He kicked out. How the hell did he kick out?
That thing landed straight in the sternum. I'd be surprised if it didn't break said sternum. How in the blue hell did Michael Jarrett kick out of that?
I mean, that was Macho Man pretty is what that was.
Dig it. But somehow Jarrett summoning the fortitude, he tried to say, to kick out of that and still fight on in this match. That is impressive.
And now the straps come down, and he makes the sign that this is over.
Now McCoy's been battling all night. Can this be enough? Apparently not. Sky high and low down.
And the count 1, 2. Very, very close.
Those educated lower limbs of Ben McCoy gave him just enough leverage to get out of that pin-in situation.
And both men are down, finding it very difficult to reach a vertical base.
First one of their feet's going to have an advantage. It's just about a tie there. Oh, Jarrett's got him
I don't
up.
think Ben's got anything left. Oh my.
Knees to the midsection, so long.
That's got to be it. That's got to be it.
How is that not it?
Where does he keep finding this?
Ben's got that soldier's fortitude. He just keeps going.
He could barely swing his arm to strike him.
Talk about embracing the suck.
And Ben doesn't look very good, doesn't look very healthy.
Jarrett with the advantage now. He's up top. And now hammering down on the base of the neck there. Oh, look at Ben just hanging on, trying to avoid getting thrown for the ride, hanging on to those ring ropes. Oh, he loses his grip.
And he drops him right on his head. He's not quick. He's sudden. 1, 2. And he got him. He got him. He got him. Bulletproof Ben McCoy got him.
What a piece of strategy by McCoy. To misquote the Spinners, it only takes a minute, girl, to fall in love. Or in this case, fall in the ring. What a maneuver by McCoy to take that charge and turn it into a variation of a DDT, planting Jarrett. Looks like he kept his promise to Nathan Gust.
And hopefully Nathan Gust was somewhere watching this, taking onus that at Honor Bound, he's going to be in for the ride of his life.
Knowing Gust like I do, I guarantee you he saw it and he's going to have to get ready.
And I don't think Ben is not 100%.
Nobody would be after that match.
The guts and the fortitude of Ben McCoy.
And the crowd loving it here in Marshfield.
What a main event match. It doesn't get much better than that. Ben is frustrated. Oh, now he's calling him out.
And it looks like he's trying to slap his left leg back into existence.
He's going to send him back to Florida in a body bag.
Strong words from Bulletproof Ben McCoy.
Strong words indeed.
Nathan Gust is going to have a fight on his hand at Honor Bound.
And now he is standing over the body of Jarrett, just standing over his prize.
As best
like
he
a
can.
pelt, like a pelt for God's sake.
But as best as he can stand, watch him exit the ring here. That leg is hurt.
Oh God.
Wait a minute.
I don't think Ben is done.
I think McCoy's got that battle lust in him. The blood's glazing over the eyes now.
Where the hell is security? This does not need to happen.
He might be the heart and soul of this place, but that doesn't mean you let him swing a steel chair on a down man. Oh wait, he's not just going to swing a chair. He's looking to Pillmanize that left ankle.
Oh boy.
The bell's ringing. Ben's not stopping. Nobody's stopping him. What are we doing here?
Jarrett is in a really precarious spot right now.
Jarrett's asking him not to. Come on, Ben, do the right thing. This is not the military code of conduct. This is not our way. Look at that. The whole thing might have been just a ploy to get in Gust's head. He's claiming he can do that anytime he wants, and he begs off here. Talk about pressing your leverage.
A strong statement indeed by Ben McCoy.
And a disturbing one.
No rules at Honor Bound, no rules. That is going to be uncomfortable, not for the faint of heart.
Nathan Gus better not get comfortable down in Florida or wherever he's watching this from, because he's going to have a fight on his hands when he comes here to Frontline Pro.
He called out Gust. He did what he had to do to win, and what a win. And now that sets up Gust McCoy at Honor Bound. What a night here.
My hat's off to Ben and Michael Jarrett for that match. What a battle, and a bigger one still to come. But that was one hell of a main event.
Don't miss Crossfire. More Crossfire coming up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time right here. The Thrill and Steve, we'll be back later.
Star wipe, and we're out.
Stick that in your pipe and...
Hey, what's good, big homie? Mr. McCoy, how you feeling?
How was your night? I'm fine.
Yo, hey, ain't gonna be no hands thrown. We ain't trying to put the goon hand on you. I saw out there, man, you had that fire that you ain't had in a very, very long time.
It's almost like Mad Dog Crew is still up here.
Yeah,
right?
fam, you still got
it. That's why you guys stay here?
We just wanted to let you know. We know how you feel, Ben. We've been where you're sitting.
Ben, where I'm sitting. I know how I feel. Alright. Yeah, I'm tired. I don't really have the energy for either, well, whatever you're doing, and just not you at all. And while I guess I appreciate your words, because they're not sounding like a couple of dicks, that's great. But you think we're square, that's not the way I see it. And you and me, that can happen anytime. I ain't running from nobody. But I'll keep doing me and you keep doing you, and whatever this is, I'll keep my eye on that. Square?
Square up.
Square?
Square.
We just wanted to let you know. We noticed. Alright? You have a great night. You too.